Welcome to Scotland!
The site that we're on is just unbelievable. Looking out over the most incredible view.
My God! Somebody help us! It's drone time! You will never believe what's just happened. We're getting really pissed off. Our treehouse. Oh God, it's so gorgeous. I don't want to leave. I want to just live here forever. It's snowing. We've got to now drive up this road. Happy New Year.
Hello world, and welcome to my first ever travel blog. My name is Angie and we are about to go on our travels. It is Christmas Day tomorrow, and on Boxing Day we head up all the way to the Highlands of Scotland, and I cannot wait. I've been wanting to do these travel blogs for a long time. Bear with me as I learn this skill of not only filming but editing. I'm new to all of this. I can't wait to go. We are staying in a couple of different places, so come with us and we'll show you what we get up to.
So we are about to set off. We're in the car, everything's packed. I'm going to be introducing you to my team shortly of who is travelling with me. But for now, I'll see you at the other end. We have arrived. That was about 2.5 hours of driving up north on the M6. We are in a place called Lupton, which is near the Lake District. It split our journey, so we've done 3 hours-ish today, another 3 hours to get up to Bonnie, Scotland. We are planning to have a few beers, have some nice foodies, sleep, and off up north tomorrow. Introducing my travel team. This is Mr. Joseph Keys, aka the husband. And this, where's he gone? Ralphie. There's Ralphie Keys, the Border Terrier traveller. Bye. Want to see how we're spending our evening in the ploughing?
So what feels like an absolute age, I feel like we've been travelling for about 3 days now. We have finally arrived. We are in the Venachar cabins. They are absolutely stunning. I can't wait to show you around it. And the site that we're on is just unbelievable. It's quite kind of isolated, but not too far away from anywhere. It was easy enough to drive up. There's been like about 5 days of rain in about the last 3 hours, it feels. So there were so many massive puddles to drive through in our little Igo X. So that was fun. But it's all part of the adventure, isn't it? Getting here with a little bit of drama. So let's show you around. So here is the elder cabin, and it's double height. It's absolutely incredible. Round this side, you can see that we have a double height window looking out over the most incredible view. Look at this view. Have our own loch to sit at with a glass of wine in the rain. We go up these little steps. And in here is the Ralphie boy. And this is our cabin, and then we have this view out of this window. A nice wood burner, lots of wood, and a lovely little kitchenette. Bathroom in here. So a shower, and then we have upstairs, lovely little mezzanine. Super king size bed. There's 2 bunk beds as well, so there can be 4 of you here. And we have this mezzanine looking out. 2 nights here.
Good morning. It stopped raining for about 10 minutes, so we've headed out on a little walk. Dog was desperate for one, so let's see what we can find. Time to head into the woods. We love a really nice walk as much as anybody really. We're very much walkers these days. We've got the camper van, like to go out and explore. But when it's absolutely piddling it down like it is today, it is kind of harder work to enjoy it. We'll keep smiling. Hopefully the sun will come out in a bit. I mean, I should stop whinging, it's December, it's Scotland, and it rains most of the time in Scotland anyway. Still absolutely stunning though. Scottish adventures in December. I'm currently stood in a wood shading from the absolute piddling down rain. Ralphie, do you like the rain? Are you a soggy doggy? I bet anyone Scottish watching this thinks we're right wimps hiding in the forest while a bit of rain and wind passes by. Southerners, what can we say? I think we're trying to get up a mountain in a full-scale storm. Good God! Somebody help us! Are you enjoying your walk, Jerry? We found the locals. So it's our last night at the Venachar cabins. I must Google how to say this, I feel really rude. It's raining, what a surprise. It's been raining all day and all yesterday, but it's still quite nice to be out, get some fresh air walking around the loch. We're hoping tomorrow morning, it's showing 0% rain and pure sunshine, so crossing our fingers we can get the drone out across the loch, because that would be epic. It was last morning having a coffee, watching the views from the drone, so we'll see what happens. Good night. Good morning. We are up for the sunrise this morning. It's still very dark. It's nearly 8 o'clock. It's phenomenal how dark it still is. There's a bit of a cloud inversion over the lake. It looks absolutely phenomenal. I'm really hoping that the sky's going to clear a little bit more so we can get the drone up. I think one absolutely stunning thing about Scotland is the way the weather changes, especially when you're by a loch like this. It's just something different to see all the time. It's completely different now to when we arrived, and then all day yesterday it kept changing and kept being different, and that absolutely fascinates me. It's just, I can't stop watching out the window, and I suppose that's why they've put this massive window here to sit and stare out of. Not a telly in sight. Great. It's drone time! You will never believe what's just happened. I'd like to be standing here happily reporting how awesome it was flying the drone, which it was, and this beautiful scene on the loch was even more beautiful from the air. But we decided to do one last shot down the loch, was flying it backwards, and it's landed in a tree, a very big tree at that. We can't see it, it won't move, it says it can't take off. I'm currently packing up the car right now, and then we've got to try and work out what the plan is to try and rescue Buzz, our little drone, who is currently parked at the top of a very big conifer tree. I'm sure this happens to brand new drone flyers all the time, but it's still bloody annoying. I feel like right fools, but what can you do? We may be calling out some epic tree climber at this rate because we've got no ideas left. So no trip goes without drama. This is the reality, I think, of especially trying to capture these beautiful views as best you can, but we'll see what happens. I've called a tree surgeon that's in the local area and given him the details of where our poor little drone is stuck at the top of a tree. We're crossing everything that he's going to be able to get down there today or tomorrow, because we're still in Scotland till Monday, and be able to rescue him, and more importantly the beautiful footage that we took. So let's see what happens. Keep your fingers crossed. So when in Scotland, try a haggis and cheese toasty.
You don't look impressed yet. In fact, you look worried.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It tastes like a toasty, to be honest. It is now time for the piece de resistance as far as accommodation is concerned. I have been waiting to stay here for ages. This place is absolutely stunning, and we're going to give you a really good show around now of this. This is part of the Lecky treehouse group, and it is absolutely stunning. We're staying here for 3 nights, so let's go check it out. snowing. So it appears we are now in a full-blown Scottish snowstorm, which is absolutely brilliant. Proper snow. This is just bonkers and beautiful all at the same time. We are just about to head out and check out if maybe the snow and the wind may have blown our poor drone out of the tree. So this is going to be quite the adventure. This is what Scotland is supposed to look like at this time of year, in my opinion. It's absolutely stunning. Walking in a winter wonderland. You look like a Yeti.
Don't I look like Harrison Ford?
Guess so.
I thought they smell bad on the outside.
Look at this! It's amazing. Definitely think I've got the wrong hairstyle for today. Are we being silly driving in this?
No, we're being adventurous.
Oh my god. I think we're either mad or stupid to be driving in this, but this is how much we want to get the drone back, hoping it's been blown out of the tree, to be driving in thick, heavy Scottish snow. Beautiful though. We are back at the site of the lost drone. It's this tree just here. We thought the wind might have dislodged it a little bit, but no such luck. It's not actually that windy. It looks like I'm in a flipping winter wonderland out here, which it is. We've just had a little bit of a hairy drive back down the smallest little country road covered in snow to try and get here, just to check, just in case, you know. We want to get our drone back, but the tree surgeon is obviously not going to be scaling a massive pine tree like that when it's snowing like this. So another day maybe. We're still here till Monday, but for now I think the bigger adventure will be getting back to the treehouse. We've got to now drive up this road to try and get out. Wish us luck. Holy shit, we must be bloody mad. Look at all the pine trees mocking us. These roads are a bit like terrifying. I just had heart palpitations at the idea of skidding off the road and straight into Loch Venachar. I mean, this is Britain for you. You get like half an inch of snow and the world stops. Well, we made it back in one piece from that very snowy drive, and I have to say massive kudos to the husband, Mr. Joseph Keys, for driving that very treacherous road. There's some absolute idiots out on the road that just don't know how to deal with the snow, but this one, he knew what he was doing. There he is, wandering off into the snow. I don't think I'm going to be having a bath anytime soon. Good morning. It is our last full day in Scotland. It is also New Year's Eve, so I am planning a bit of a feast tonight for me and the hubby. I like to do when I'm somewhere like this is go to the local farm shop, because they usually have a lot of really lovely things. I'm a bit of a foodie, so love to cook, love to have a look at the local produce and see what we can find. So let's go and have a look. I've just left the farm shop, Smiddy farm shop, and it was blooming awesome. Some really yummy looking things in there. I tried not to buy the entire shop. Got a nice box of goodies to try. Some really nice bread that we're going to have with baked camembert later for our starter. And then a few other bits like some traditional Scottish oats and some little treats and things for our parents as well. So, successful trip. We are at Doune Castle. I'll show you around in a sec. We were just looking at the sunrise and the fact it's 12:30 and it's already peaked and starting to go down. There's so little sunlight at this time of year in Scotland. It's really, really low in the sky for it being 12:30 in the afternoon. Anyway, Doune Castle. Doune Castle was featured in Monty Python, the Holy Grail, I believe. I've never seen it and I'll probably get shot for that because my dad loves it. Even Joey knows more about it than me. But it's also been featured in one of my favourite shows, which is Outlander. I'm certainly going to check that out. We've just been chatting to a few people and just generally our experience of Scotland and Scottish people has just been so incredible, so friendly, so lovely, and it's 6 hours to here from home. I don't think that's a big deal and I'm definitely coming back a lot more. Just absolutely totally in love with it. A little bit of heritage in my family because my nan is from Edinburgh, so I feel a bit of a pull to Scotland anyway. Every time I come here I'm just more and more in love with the place. You lucky lot if you live here. We have a drone update. We are currently heading back to the site of the incident for the third time. The tree surgeon is heading there shortly.
Sod's law, of course, that now that tree surgeon is on his way, it's fallen out the tree and we don't need him.
Well, that'll be a cheaper scenario. Back at the loch. Unfortunately, the drone is not on the floor or anywhere near the tree. We are now hanging around waiting for this tree surgeon. We've been waiting for days. Lizzie's here somewhere, probably right at the top. Drone update number 492 now, is it? Been messed around all over the place now. We're getting really, really pissed off. Turns out he isn't on his way. I think we might be writing this one off. I'm sitting here in our treehouse on the last night. It's New Year's Eve and just keep looking around at the place thinking, oh my God, it's so gorgeous. I don't want to leave. I want to just live here forever. These two are just dicking about as usual. Got a glass of Prosecco. Life is good. We both got in and we were just really pissed off after everything with these tree surgeons trying to help us, promising things that they shouldn't have really. In a bit of a mood, but we're alright now. We've put a fire on, got a drink, having a nice time. The feast is underway. We are having camembert to start, and then we're having little lamb chops, and then garlic roast potatoes, and obviously there is wine. I'm not going to be one of those bloggers that then suddenly starts talking about all the food that they're having, but it is New Year's Eve and I always make a bit of an effort, even if it's just the two of us. I love to cook, and mingling around in a kitchen with a glass of wine is one of my favourite things to do. Have a bottle of champagne to pop before midnight. We're going all out. Let's try an outside bath. 3 degrees temperature then. Oh God. Well, that was surprisingly amazing. 30 minutes to go.
Some, oh, something, 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 some, oh, Valentine.
Happy New Year. Sunrise on the 1st of January in Scotland. Seeing the sunrise is easy, you don't have to get up early. It doesn't start coming up till 10 to 9 in the morning. And over there, I think you can see a couple of deer having their breakfast. Well, we've reached the end of what has been a fantastic trip to Scotland. We are just packing up the car, ready for a long journey back to Birmingham. We've had a brilliant trip, we've chilled out, we've had a lovely new year, and now it's time to go back to reality. I can thoroughly recommend this place. It's Chiffchaff Treehouse. If you have a look on the Lecky Treehouse group, they've got a couple of different sites in Scotland. It's absolutely phenomenal. They've thought of every little thing. It's so gorgeous. I would definitely be back. And I mean, got such a beautiful view from this balcony watching the sunrise. It's been phenomenal. Scotland, you are incredible. I will definitely be back. It's just such a wonderful place to explore, so many different things, so many lovely people to meet. For now, the travels have completed, have finished. Until the next, we're away again in about 3 months' time, so tune in for the next journey. Thanks for watching.